Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to react to Shannon Sharpe interviewing Megan Thee Stallion. So yeah, let's just pop right into it, see what goes on.
My ring?
Yeah.
I definitely paid like $1 million for my ring.
$1 million?
I gotta set the tone for the man that I want in the future. Cause you gotta know what I want. I ain't gonna never let nobody shortchange me.
Man, you do realize $1 million for a diamond is a lot?
Yes. Man, I do things. I do things that make me happy. I was talking shit.
All my life, grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle, pay the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, all my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle, pay the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. And today, we're at Spotlight LA. The young lady that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, one of the most influential people in the world. She's the first woman in history to have 3 #1 streaming songs in the same season. She's the first solo female rapper to debut at the top Billboard Global Chart 200. She's also the first black female to appear on the cover of Forbes 30 Under 30, one of the rap's hardest stars, Houston raised, multi-platinum songwriter, a talented dancer, arena performing artist, a model, actor, college graduate, global superstar, a mogul in the making, an icon for women empowerment, a philanthropist, a boss, a trailblazer, a role.
Wow, he is so good with these descriptions. I didn't know she accomplished this much. Like, and I've seen his other interviews, and he does this like with everyone, but like he does such a good job at like giving people their flowers and acclamations. Because so many people kind of just like brush through a lot of the things that other people have done. But, you know, he did a pretty good job with Megan, and he's not even done yet. Like, he's not even done yet, man.
Model to many. She embodies supreme self-confidence, a true national treasure. The CEO of the Hot Girl Summer, the hottest girl herself, Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow, I don't even know.
How you do that? Did I do you right?
That was amazing. I love that.
Well, thank you. Meg, before we go any further, I want to apologize to you personally. And I didn't, I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. I didn't know if that was going to be possible. But I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you. Because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke. And I said it in jest. But I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted attention, harm, shame, embarrassment that I caused you or your family, I want to say as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Anytime someone comes on the show, we have to toast because you have an amazing, you've been amazing, and you have an amazing career going forward. So this is my personal cognac, Shay by Laportier.
Okay, so Shay by Laportier?
That's what it's called, Shay by Laportier. Let me know what you,
Okay, because you know I'm the cognac queen.
okay, cognac. Okay, you nose it. This is what they call, it's called nosing.
You saw me.
Okay.
Hold on.
Just.
Okay. I was waiting on it to really like sting me.
Yeah, she was like, okay, how do I tell him this is garbage? I'm just playing, but like, yeah, you can see on her face she was not feeling it at first.
It's smooth, ain't it?
It's smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting on it to tear me up.
No, we don't do that.
Okay.
Well,
I like that.
You know what? We're gonna send you away with a bottle with your very own.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate this. Check this out. You know what? Congratulations on your first headline arena.
Yeah.
Arena tour. How does it feel? Because they're like, Megan's okay, but she, small. She can't do no arena.
Yeah.
How does it feel to shut those down?
I feel really appreciative that I have so many hotties that want to come see me do my thing. Like, I performed my whole body of work on this tour.
Right.
And just to see how many people want to come out and turn.
And I think this is her like first year being free from her label, so she's actually stepping out on her own and doing her own thing with her own money. Like not a lot of artists can do that, especially with as much as she accomplished in the past. God, how long she's been around in the industry? Like, what's it, 2024? I think like almost a good decade, almost. Yeah, just about, like, I think it's 6, 7 years or so. So yeah, she's been doing pretty well for herself, even while she was doing the label thing. But I think her music has greatly improved. Like, you know, I'm not like a super fan of her music, but I did like it enough in the past. But like now, I kind of like really vibe with it. I think it's because like when you're free from a label, you have like a lot more creative freedom in what you do because, you know, of course you're paying your own money. You're actually in charge of everything now. So yeah, you get to do whatever you want. But I think this is like her music now has a lot more substance than it did a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Especially Cobra. I don't know why. I can just put that on at any given day and it just pumps you right up.
Turn up with me and they cowboy hats and they chaps and they anime clothes. I'm like, yes, cosplay. All my hotties is just fun and we had a blast and we still having a blast. We still on tour.
Right. You're the first female rapper. Hold on. You hold the highest attendance at Madison Square Garden, over 14,000.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Now, there have been a lot of women that
think in.
There have been a lot of female rappers that have performed at the MSG. That's the hotbed. I mean, there's no big arena in America than MSG. You, the highest attendance. How does that make you feel, Meg?
It made me feel like I must be doing something right.
Right.
It just made me feel really good. When I went in there, I saw a lot of hotties that I had seen before because I've been performing in New York for a long time.
Right.
So when I came and I saw like my day one New York people like in the pit like screaming and cheering for me, people were giving me my flowers. I was like, wow, me from the South, I'm out here in New York really killing shit like this. I was so happy.
Did you know that was possible? Or were you a little apprehensive like, I know I got the hits. I know I produce good music. I know they like me. But MSG, filling up an arena. Did you think that was possible or were you a little nervous?
Well, it's nothing that I never thought I couldn't do.
Okay.
Like I didn't get this tour and think, damn, I ain't gonna be able to sell seats. Like I ain't
You don't think like that, okay.
Yeah, I think like I know I'm finna come in here and kill it.
Right.
If you're not a hottie, I'm about to make you a hottie.
Right.
Okay.
Bitch hoe. Like I never went into this tour thinking, damn, I'm finna fuck up. Like I came into it thinking I'm finna go out here and perform for my people and we finna have a good time.
Right.
And that's exactly what we've been doing the whole time. It's been like a big ass party the whole tour.
Yeah, it has. And I'm looking at like Cardi B performed at the Sold Out show. You had Shot Sunday service with Lotto, Flo Miller, Glow,
Flo Miller. Wait, Flo Miller. Flo Millie. Flo Miller. Flo Milligram.
Billy?
Flo Millie.
Flo Millie, my bad.
Oh,
my
she
bad.
corrected
Glorilla, Flo Millie.
Yeah.
Glow opened up for you. Gabrielle Union to Roger P. Henson showed up at your LA show. The Real Housewives cast of Atlanta showed up. How does it make you feel with so many celebs and entertainers and athletes showing up at your show?
A lot of the girls that popped out to my show, like I know them personally.
Okay.
Like the Atlanta Housewives, I'm a huge fan. So when they came, I was messed up. I was like, girl.
I'm more of a Potomac fan, but okay.
We got Kenya and Phaedra in the same room.
Right.
So I was so excited to see them because this is what I do. Like I love reality TV. Like I love ratchet TV. Not that the Housewives are ratchet, but
a little bit.
I just love that. They classy and ratchet, classy, bougie and ratchet. But when they came in there, I said, "Girl, I be watching y'all all the time. I can't believe I can't even watch me."
Right.
So I was so happy about that. I was super appreciative of that. All my female rapper friends that came, like me and Lotto cuts up. Like
I love seeing y'all on stage together.
we gets down. So like when she popped out, like it was only right. It was only natural that I come to Atlanta and we gotta have Big Lotto come out. That was my first time being Flo Millie.
Really?
That was my first time being Flo. And I didn't think she was gonna be my height. Cause usually everybody's tiny.
Right.
But Flo tall and thick like me. I said, what's up, friend? We all love her. How you doing? And she's so talented. I was so happy to meet her. Glow, we have gotten so close.
Yeah.
Over this whole experience. Like I knew I was gonna like her before I met her.
I can see y'all being besties because I've had.
No, this really my girl. Like she really
Yes.
feel like my family at this point. Like her whole team. Like we just be together all the time.
Right. What does it mean for this sisterhood? Because it seems like all the people, all the young ladies that you're describing, it seems like you guys really have you ladies really have a bond. Like you really formed a sisterhood.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I really don't go out of my way to try to be cool with anybody in the industry at this point. Yeah, I just like let it naturally happen.
And that's how it should be. Well, that's how a lot of people should approach it. But I feel like a lot of people kind of just like try to force interactions, you know, because it's like, oh, that's just how we do it in the industry. You have to like this person because it's so and so. But like, no, you like don't force interactions. Like, I think she said it once already. I think she said, go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. And that really does hold true in so many other places, even outside the industry. But like, I can only imagine like the amount of fakeness that she has to deal with because of the type of career that she has and like the type of people that she's around. So it's kind of like, you know what, if we mesh, we mesh, and if we don't, we don't, and I'm gonna be good regardless. But that's a good attitude to have. It's, you know, you keep your peace.
And the relationships that I have right now, they just feel supernatural. Like, and I'm gonna keep emphasizing the relationship with Glow because we met, and then ever since then it was just like, no girl, come over here.
Right.
Like us two.
Right.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
You said Flo Milli that was your first time meeting her. What impressed you most about like Flo Milli, you meeting for the first time, or obviously you Glow, you say you become very close with Glow. What impressed you most about when you first met these?
It was not an awkward interaction. Like sometimes I feel like you meet somebody and you immediately try to. Sometimes people are trying to act too cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes people act a little bougie, or they act like you about to try to do something to them. Like I feel like we all first met each other and we was immediately like in there, like we talking, we having fun. Like nobody had no ego. Like that's what I really enjoyed about them. Nobody had a big ego. Like we all was equals.
So is it like a situation like sometimes you go somewhere, you see them, and they be like, I ain't gonna go over there till she come over here.
I ain't gonna speak. She better come over here.
Nah, for real, like that happens too often where you go like meet someone in public that you already met before and they want to act brand new. I hate when that happens. It just kills the whole vibe, and it's like I'm just supposed to ignore it. Like I'm just I don't know. I don't understand why people do shit like that. It doesn't do anything, and like people see right through it all the time. So it's kind of just like why are you really like this? You don't have to be this bougie. We already met before. I don't know why you acting like we're about to meet again for the first time. First time for the second time. Like, come on now.
No, because it be like that sometimes. Like, and like, especially in the industry, you know, sometimes it'll be a popularity contest.
Right.
Everybody has an ego. Everybody's a superstar. And, you know, as you should. You don't know how somebody gonna act. You just walk up on them because you never know what kind of reaction you're gonna get. So I understand when you don't want to just immediately approach somebody because you don't know what they're gonna say to you.
Right.
But in this instance, in the girls that I'm cool with, the first time we ever met each other, it was just natural. It was like, bitch, I like you. No, bitch, I like you. So, what's up? We cool?
So what was it like performing in Houston? You brought out Bun B, you brought out Slim Thug, you brought out some of the Houston's biggest and brightest. But that's your hometown. You born and raised. Mm-hmm. That had to be an amazing feeling that you come back and you get the love from my hometown.
Yeah. I was so happy. Like, I'm such a big fan of UGK. Everybody know I'm Tina Snow because of obviously Tony Snow, which is Pimp C alter ego. Mm-hmm. But Bun, getting that cosign from Bun mean everything because this is who I grew up listening to.
Right.
Slim Thug, he a fool. But like he a Houston legend, Paul Wall, Zero. Like,
yes.
These are the dudes that you hear when you turn on the radio every morning in Houston, every afternoon, every night. Like, so being able to say I'm on the same stage as the people I grew up listening to, I must be that girl.
So what was it like? Obviously, Bun is the mayor. Nothing goes through Houston without Bun. Mm-hmm. I mean, he'll give you his stamp of approval, and you good to go anywhere in Houston. And you mentioned Paul Wall, you mentioned Slim. I mean, so what was it like to be embraced by them? It's like, hey, we got you, girls.
I feel like they wouldn't endorse something they didn't believe in. Like, they wouldn't just be behind something just for the sake of some clout shit.
Right.
Like, I feel like they came up there and they did their thing because they really support me. Like, and I like the way they stand behind me. I like the way that they hold me down. Like, everything don't gotta come to the internet as far as support. But I thought that was a big moment that they came and supported me publicly on stage in our city.
I've been sitting down with you for 10 minutes and I can already tell. You big on authenticity. You big on genuineness. You don't deal with fake.
It's because I've been through it.
Okay.
So when I was first coming up, I thought, and my mama and my daddy used to tell me this all the time because I got a big problem with this. They used to tell me all the time, everything that green ain't your friend. It's a whole world going on around you. Stop trying to be so nice to everybody because everybody's not gonna give you that same treatment.
Right.
So I've been through a phase in life where I had to figure out just because I'm so damn nice and I'm so friendly and I'm so open, that doesn't mean that everybody else is gonna be that to me. Like, I thought if I just be nice and I be myself, everything gonna be okay.
It would give
like you.
Used to think the same thing too. Used to think the same exact thing too. And you know, like people like us, we have to kind of like learn it the hard way. It's kind of sad, but yeah, we get through it. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just how the world is. The world doesn't really. It's easier to be an asshole than to be a good person or a nice person, because you know, at least with the asshole, there's no expectations and they don't give enough of a damn to feel bad But, you know, with being a nice person, it's kind of like you can't help but want to care, want to love on someone, you know, just want to do good just for the sake of doing good just because it fell into your heart to do it. But, you know, people like to take advantage. People like to make you feel guilty or want to basically... God, people just are just shit, honestly, sometimes. It is what it is. You kind of have to find your friends. But, yeah, that's pretty much how it is, so...
You must be being nice and being yourself, too. Like, why would you want to do anything to hurt me? I'm not trying to hurt you.
Right.
But I had to figure out... Bitch, I'm in this hole a little lamb. Like, I'm just running around here like a little rabbit waiting to get hunted.
Right.
So, I really appreciate it when I meet somebody that feels real and genuine, because it's hard to let your guard down.
Right.
Especially in this type of space.
Can you sense when people are not being authentic with you?
I think I have a better sense now. Like, I'm not the type of person who come into a situation expecting somebody to be fake or expecting somebody to want to do something malicious. Like, I come into a situation and I'm like, I'm about to be nice. I'm about to be the best person I could be. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated, and hopefully you about to do that to me.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me to sense sometimes when somebody's doing wrong, because why do I have to expect you to be ready to hurt me?
Right.
Like, why won't you just be nice?
Right.
Because that's what I'm doing to you.
Yeah.
So I'm getting better at it.
Getting better at it.
Yeah.
I read that Pimp C's wife, and you mentioned Pimp, that she gave you a lot of his unreleased verses.
Shout out to Shannon.
Is he gonna make an appearance on that?
Pimp C is on the album.
Okay.
Like, I have a Pimp C verse. Me, Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
Everybody know Pimp C is my favorite rapper, and I have a Pimp C verse. That's nuts. That's gonna be real big for the South, I feel like.
How did that come about?
So,
I like what she has on, like, let me see if I can turn it back a little bit. Like 12:16 or something like that, sure.
like, I have a Pimp C verse. Me, Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
Everybody know Pimp C is my favorite rapper, and I have a Pimp C verse. That's nuts. That's gonna be real big for the South, I feel like.
Like, the pants she has on right now with the red, and then, like, the fur front, and then, let me look closer. Yeah, the fur front, and then it's, like, the red kind of, it's kind of like, what do I call it? I don't know what it is. I can't see right now. But it just goes really well together. All of it. It's kind of like stallion themed almost. It kind of gives like a horse leg vibe, but it's kind of like a really cool sense of it. I really like it.
Like, how did that come about?
So, Juicy J and Jew are my guys, and they been knowing that I've been looking for a pimp verse.
Okay.
So one day I came to the studio and Jew was like, I got something for you.
Oh.
And he played it for me, and I was like, Jew, shut the fuck up. So after he played it, we cried a little bit, because Pimp C is a Jew favorite rapper too.
Right.
So we cried a little bit, and we couldn't believe it, and we just was looking at each other like, damn, like, I can't believe we've been talking about this for years and we finally got it. So yeah, shout out to Juicy J and Lil Jew, because that's who gave it to me.
Victoria Monet. Let me ask you a question. This album that's coming out, is it gonna be? Are we gonna have, like, because you've been holding it very, very tight. You ain't let a whole lot of people know who's on the album and everything like that. Well, why you holding it so close to the vest?
Well, because in my previous experience with releasing music, my stuff be leaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I just wasn't in the best situation to where I could surprise my fans like the way that I wanted to. And now I'm in a space where I'm in complete control. So I've been trying to, like, just hold it real near and dear until the day of.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't want to pause right there.
Because I don't want no leaks.
Right.
I want you to be genuinely surprised when you turn the album on.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so just to expand on that, I know a lot of creators within the music and creative industry, they have like a lot of issue with like leaks and stuff, and I do too. I think it's kind of unfair, like especially when you're trying to build up to something and then someone freaking leaks it and it kind of destroys all the subtlety of your work. So yeah, I do agree and I do sympathize with that, because that's just shitty. I hope the people who do stuff like that, they get fired, because that just makes no sense. It's like you're just trying to grab people's attention and stuff like that. You're just trying to like this might be a stretch. I kind of count it as like viewer poaching, because now you're trying to leak something to her fans or their fans and try to get them to subscribe to you. So because you're the guy with all the leaks, so if you're leaking everything, then I have to subscribe to you so I know what happens before everyone else does, and I can leak to them, and it goes on and on and on and on. It's like very toxic. It destroys creativity because you don't know what they had in store. And I feel like the creative part is one thing, but there's also a factor of timing and deliverance. Things are planned for a certain time in a certain way, and you're kind of ruining that surprise, which could damage the artwork as a whole, because now you're not going to understand it, because now it was leaked to you and now you already interpreted it before you even listened to the whole thing or even saw the whole thing. So it's just like, on that behalf, it's very selfish. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching my channel. This is gonna be part 1 out of like different parts, so I don't feel like watching the whole thing at once. It is what it is. Don't at me, but yeah, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Like the video if you actually do want me to do a part 2 of this, or if you don't, then just don't like it at all. But yeah, anyway, I do appreciate you guys. Have a great one.